Okay, let's try it again here. We're having a little video trouble here, but without the video, we'll just record and hopefully that's all right. So, yeah, talking about the portal to paradise, certainly it doesn't involve technology, so we'll deal with the limitations of technology as if they do not exist. Because surely there's many ways that you, again, can fulfill your function, which is, again, to be that portal, to be the conduit, the bridge between the timeless realm and the space-time world. And in doing so, in being about your function, you literally enter paradise. You are co-creating paradise with the eternity, the unmanifested God, by whatever name, Sun King, a Sun King. I'm an aspect, a splinter of that enormity. And again, this is just the way in which Louis Bourgeois, my communication device, experiences his paradise. Again, each of you have the opportunity to enter the kingdom, to be a part of this expression, which is your guarantee of physical well-being, mental, emotional well-being. Everything comes into alignment in this way. And it's, again, like a guarantee that you would experience this. So, get a very simple formula. The key, though, the where there's work involved, is removing the interference patterns that the body, the mind, the emotional body might present. So, but the way in which those interference patterns are removed comes as a result of you engaging your relationship with the divine, your aspect of the unmanifested, which, again, you could give a name like Louis given to Sun King. But this relationship will describe your existence, and you will find that the interference patterns of the body, the mind, the emotional body, that these will simply come into alignment. The interference patterns will dissolve as a result of strengthening your energy body. Your energy body is what, again, Louis is calling Sun King. It's the energy body. This is what is the communication device for the unmanifested, which is an energetic reality. Okay, so everything is energy, and the power of the energy coming from the unmanifested is unlimited, and so this unlimited power can very easily help to align your mental, emotional being, which is your communication device. It's your person, and this, in fact, will, the strengthened energy body will inform the physical body and bring it into alignment, which will express itself as maximal health. There may be some existing condition or limitation in the body that isn't fully corrected, but the point is that the body with its limitation, the mental, emotional person with its limitations, will not hinder the ability of the unmanifested to express itself through you, you will fully be engaged with your function. And the result of this will be your experience of enthusiasm, which is, again, the actual experience of this high energy moving through you, okay, expressing itself in your world. And again, when we used, Louis used Eckhart Tolle's description of a new earth being at the baseline of acceptance, appreciation, and enthusiasm, that you will be able to bring via this energetic reality moving through you. It's very easy to bring acceptance to all that is in your world. Ideally, seeing it with appreciation and again, experiencing directly this energetic frequency of enthusiasm. So this is the portal to paradise. It's simply about performing your function on a day-to-day basis, being in alignment with spirit. Again, just allowing your body and person to be used as a communication device in your world so you can communicate with other bodies and persons around you. But it's very important not to overemphasize the reality of the body or the person. And this is very key, that those that are stuck in tribal conditioning will make too much of the body or person of others. And for instance, the death of the body, and to some degree the death of the body brings a cessation of the person, even though you can still choose to keep alive the existence of that person via your memories. But it's very important, because it's a reflection of your relationship with your body and your person, that you don't emphasize too much. Like there's never any sense of loss when you're really aligned. There's never any sense of loss around the death of a body or the ending of a person. Okay, this really is nothing, but certainly there can be an appreciation of that communication device, but the ending of that communication device does nothing to end the reality of what that being was, okay? Because the reality of that being has not ended at all. The beingness that you are and that all beings are is eternal, okay? The energy body is eternal. And so what we want to do is celebrate when the energetic reality of that being is no longer encumbered by the communication device, the body and the person. The body and the person no longer being useful does not change the essence, the reality, okay? These communication devices don't have any meaning other than their function. Okay. Okay, so again, this is a big part of the shift, and this is where the key interference pattern would come from, would be your identification with the body or the person. Okay, this will cause difficulty, and when a person experiences disharmony around the body and person you're using, or the body and person another being is using, again, this can be overcome where there's never any longer any possibility of disharmony or grief or sadness or anger or upset or whatever. So this is what we're looking to overcome. And this again would describe paradise, where it no longer is possible that mistake is made, okay, we, from this position of power, can look at the communication device, the body and the person, in a very lovely way, with nothing but appreciation. And again, the acceptance that we would bring to the dissolution of a communication device, a body or a person, is simply like, oh, okay, that being was no longer in need of that communication device. The being is still there, is still radiant. And this is where, Louis shared the experience of his sister, and, the recognition that Jesus showed him the reality of a sister who was still radiantly alive. Her body and her person were no longer alive, but her being was still very much evident. And, in Louis's experience, he saw that this being very easily entered the body and person of now his daughter, Amelie. Okay, this is easy. This is again where we want to see the fluidity, the movement of being, okay, in the space-time world, and not get stuck in the idea that it could have disappeared. It never possibly could disappear. So again, this is the sort of the definition of paradise. It is a timeless realm, which means it includes all of time. What humans consider past and future are just aspects, again, of the whole of time. So do what you can each day to strengthen your relationship with your own eternal being. Again, what I am, Sun King, is an eternal being that is using Louis's body and his person as a communication device. And, again, maybe it's good that the video isn't available, because maybe these talks are better without the stigma of, oh, this is Louis talking. This is not Louis talking. Okay. Louis's body, his voice, is simply being used by the eternal reality that he is, that you are. And this reality is here to usher you into this new era, okay, in your evolution as a species, becoming homoglomulus, becoming fully aligned with your energetic truth, which has no end, no limitation. There's no way for any level of disharmony or imperfection in this radiant, powerful reality that you are. So again, a daily reminder to focus your attention, to spend time meditating, contemplating, whatever, strengthening your relationship with this eternal truth, okay, that I'm reminding you of. I'm representing this eternal truth to you each day. Focus on that, and you will have nothing but harmony, happiness, a full awareness of the reality of what is, and no longer have any problem with your world. Your world becomes nothing but an endless opportunity for you to give, for you to serve your function, giving your highest truth to this. So see if I can get an image here for 1 second to say goodbye, blessings, have a great day.